what's going on everyone, this is Kedar here, and today in this video we got all the latest details for carbon tax rebate, the carbon tax rebate 2022 payment dates. Today in this video we will cover carbon tax rebate in Alberta, Ontario, Manitoba, eligibility for CAIP, how should you apply for the CAIP, how much can you expect to receive. We have got all the details you need for climate action incentive payment. So guys, before we start this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn that bell notification on so you'll get all the latest updates, and smash that like button. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So well, first of all, what is CAIP? Well, this one is a tax-free amount paid to help individuals and families to offset their cost of federal pollution pricing, and this one is available to residents of Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. And this one consists a basic amount and supplemental amount for residents of small and rural communities. And the government of Canada has changed the method of the payment, and the CAI from a refundable credit is claimed annually on the personal income tax returns in quarterly tax-free payments. And by the way, these are made through the benefit system starting in the July 2022. And speaking of the eligibility for CAIP, in order to be eligible for the carbon action incentive, you must be a resident of 4 of the states on the first day of the payment month and the last day of the previous month. And you must also meet at least one of these conditions during the same period. During that period, you must be 19 years of age or older. You should have or previously had spouse or common law in partner, or either you are or previously were a parent and live or previously lived with your child, then you are eligible for CAIP. Also, speaking for your child's eligibility, you got eligible child if all these following conditions satisfied. Your child is under 19 years of age, your child lives with you, you are primarily responsible for the care and upbringing of your children, and your child is registered for the Canada Child Tax Benefit. If you are eligible for the Canada Child Benefit, a credit for each of the eligible child will be included in the calculation of the CAIP. If you haven't registered yet, make sure to register it to get this benefit. And also, if you and your ex-spouse share custody of your child or children's, and if they are entitled, you will receive payments equal to 50% of the amount you would have received if the child resided with you full time. Well, then how should you apply for the CAIP? Well, actually you don't need to apply to receive the payment of CAIP. The Canada Revenue Agency, that is CRA, will determine your eligibility, and when you file on your income tax and benefit return, they will send you payments if you are entitled to them. And if you have a spouse or common law in partner, only one of them can get the credit for the family, and the credit will be paid to the spouse or common law in partner whose tax return is assessed first, and no matter which one of you receives the credit, the amount will be the same. And in order to continue receiving the payments for the CAIP, you and your spouse or common law in partner must continue to file an income tax and benefit return every year. Speaking of how much can you expect to receive from your CAIP, well, the amount you receive depends upon your family situations, in which province you live. The payment of the CAIP will be universal, therefore not subject to benefit reduction based on the adjusted family net income. So for Ontario residents, the individuals can get $373 annual credit of $373 for individual, and $186 for a spouse or common law in partner, $93 for child under 19 years of age, and $186 for the first child in a single parent family. And speaking of the Manitoba, this program provides annual credit of $416 for individual, $208 for a spouse and common law in partner, and $104 per child under 19 years age, and also $208 for the first child in a single parent family. In Saskatchewan, the program provides annual credit of $550 for individual and $275 for a spouse or common law in partner, and $138 per child under 19 years of age, and also $275 for the first child in a single parent family. While in Alberta, the program provides annual rebate of $539 for individuals and $270 for a spouse or common law in partner, and $135 per child under 19 years of age. Also $270 for the first child in a single parent family. And while the CAIP includes rural supplement of 10% of the base amount for the residents of small and rural communities, and CRA does not charge or give interest or on any CAIP overpayments or underpayments. I will get to that in a detail just in a moment. Now, speaking of when you'll get your payments, well, if you are entitled to receive the CAIP, you can expect to receive the payments on the 15th of April, July, October, and January. Once your 2021 income tax and benefit return is processed, and if you are entitled, the first payment will be issued on the 15th July 2022 and will include retroactive amount for April 2022. Also, for the base 2021 year, the eligibility is determined in the July 2022 and not the April 2022. Therefore, you must be eligible from July 2022 in order to receive the July 2022 double payment, and no payment will be issued for a person who was only eligible in April 2022. And if you get your tax refund by direct deposit, you'll also get your CAIP by direct deposit as well. For more information, you can check this page for the status. Now, well, what does this all mean? Whatever rebate you get back from the carbon tax, 8 out of 10 families across the country get more from the rebate than what they pay at the pump. Now, you actually get this rebate when you file your existing taxes. Honestly, carbon tax is a very limited cost, and this fellow is received hundreds of dollars as a rebate, so carbon tax did not have an impact. While you can see this fellow received $237 for carbon tax rebate for family of 2 people, and according to their calculations and the liberals, they should have received 80% back. And for this fellow, he's Canadian and can afford it. The average cost per household is $564, but the average rebate is $697, and he says he don't spend that much either. He spends like $50 per month on gas, which is at 11 cents per liter carbon tax, and that's only $40 per year in carbon tax on his fuel. He's not sure, like he's getting more than he's spending. While this fellow says carbon tax rebate is like spending $50 on the case of beer just to get the 10 cents back for each empty can. This fellow says I get carbon tax rebate every year, which amounts to more than I pay for the carbon tax. Maybe wealthy folks don't get that rebate. So sad to be rich. This fellow says his carbon rebate is not even 500 and he have 2 cars and the numbers are not working. So there it is, guys. Is carbon tax rebate helping you at all? What are your thoughts on it? Do let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for latest updates. Make sure to hit that like, and this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.